Imagine building a professional web app for a special kids foundation in just minutes without even writing a single line of code. Sounds too good to be true. Let me show you how it's possible with Lovable AI. Hi everyone, I'm Abdul, and today we are embarking on an exciting journey to create a fully functional web app for the Akanksha Foundation, a school dedicated to support children with special needs. Whether you are a developer, an educator, or someone looking to make a difference, this tutorial will blow your mind. With no further delay, let's jump on and see what is that we are going to build as part of this particular application. This is your tutorial where you can take your idea to application in minutes, right? Let us try to jot down what is that which is needed to achieve that. The idea here is to build a web app for a special needs foundation, which is pretty much like a school. That is the requirement. The next piece which we want to understand is gathering this requirement with respect to what is needed for this particular application. Right? For this website, we need to gather the requirements. In the sense, we need to talk to the school or the client here and understand what is that they want to see on the website, what is that they expect on the website. Third thing is build a document which talks about the details of this requirement, right? A product requirement document. You need to construct that. In this, we will skip this, but in an ideal scenario, you would want to build that. The fourth step is generating a prompt which can be used to plug in into the Lovable AI platform. To do that, we'll use ChatGPT and generate that prompt. The next piece would be supplying this prompt, or first of all, we'll be choosing the platform where we want to build this. So we want to pick this platform, Lovable AI, to build the application. Once we choose the platform, we need to then supply the prompt which we generated in our step 4 into this application. Feed the prompt which we generated into the Lovable AI application to see what is that it can generate for us without rewriting a single line of code. Of course, you're going to test and tweak the application. Once you are done, you will be reviewing this changes with your client, right? And then we'll be deploying this or publishing this onto the internet so that this can go live. Let's jump into ChatGPT and ask it to behave like a prompt generator expert. So that's what I'm asking here. I'm to ChatGPT and I'm asking it to act like a prompt generator expert. And now here I want to build a prompt which I have gathered the requirements which are needed from the client, where I want to give me a prompt for a web app for a special needs school which is called as Akanksha Foundation, which is meant for providing services for special kids in terms of individual education program, group therapy, counseling guidance, and then also I'm giving the address and other stuff which is necessary. So once I gave that, ChatGPT generated me a prompt, but I need to fine tune this prompt. It's giving me objective key features which we want as part of the application, stuff like that, right? A basic skeleton is something which it is building for me as part of this prompt. We need to use the prompt which is generated from here as an input to the Lovable platform. I want to update this prompt and to build the application using Lovable AI platform, right? Let us see what is that ChatGPT tweaks this with. So it's giving me the objective, and it's like curating it with respect to Lovable AI. I want to still streamline this prompt, so it's choosing Lovable AI platform as part of this prompt, and it's telling these are the features it wants to include: interactive scheduling system, stuff like that. Like making this application more dynamic is something which it's trying to do. To start with, we need to look at building a basic decent looking web app. Later we can enhance it with additional features. Once this prompt is completed, I'll try to fine tune it further to make it more crisp, right? And so that I can use this to build the application. So it has given everything, all the features we want. We need to fine tune it further. However, we can do it later. Let's go to Lovable AI. Click on the first link which we get, which is Lovable official site, lovable.dev. And let's sign in. I have logged into my Google account on the other tab. So here I am trying to sign up. This is the place where you can provide your prompt, and then Lovable AI should be able to build your application. Let us sign in to this thing. This is the first time I'm coming here, so I'm using Google to sign in. Let me use my Google account. So continue. You can use your GitHub account also, or you can use your email and do a different sign up if you want. I find this easy. Lovable.dev is where we are. Here I need to provide that prompt. I have curated my prompt. So this is where you'll be putting all your details in with respect to prompt. If you don't have a prompt, you can just type here build me an application, and this should build your application. Any simple application, could be a to-do list application, or could be a recipe application. Anything you can ask for it. But I have curated my prompt, and I have got it. So far we have we know what we are trying to build. We've gathered the requirements. We have there is a product requirement which we are trying to achieve as part of this application, trying to strike out all these okay, perfect. So we know where we are heading. So I have this clear prompt which we have generated using ChatGPT, where we are saying design me a user-friendly web app, and these are the features we want, with making it multilingual and stuff like that. So the first step is done, the gathering requirements is done, generating the prompt is done. All we have to do is head towards Lovable AI and input that prompt. Let me copy this prompt. Go to Lovable AI and let me paste this and hit enter. This is where I'm saying, hey, Lovable AI, use this prompt and respond to the requirement here. We are asking it to build the AI app using the prompt which you have generated. Right now, the AI behind Lovable AI is thinking of what is that is being asked here, and it should be building the corresponding file which is necessary to cater this requirement. If you see, let me help you create a beautiful functional web app, and then it is trying to break down the requirements, right? Let's break it down and design. This is the inspiration it is speaking, and the features it's adding is a home page, a parent portal page, a language selector, and accessibility features, and design elements. It's telling these are the base color palettes it's going to use, animations which it's going to have as part of it, and it has created a sample lovable file. So now it's telling the requirement is pretty huge, that's what it's telling here. However, it has already generated a first draft, right? If you see on the right side, you're seeing the first draft, and then it is also telling me for the next iterations what you want to do. You can build a secure parent portal, AI chatbot integration, stuff like that. Right now I have my base model ready. Just in minutes, within few minutes, I was able to get this decent website up and running, right, on my development platform. It's already up and running. See our services, and it's showing me all these details. A school which didn't have a website has a website in minutes. In minutes, we are able to generate this. Looks very decent, very clean. nothing, uh, too fancy, but very simple website which talks about what is that they are offering. Very clean. I want the name to be changed from Akanksha to Akanksha Foundation. Let me do that and hit enter. And Lovable AI, all these tweaks you can do on the fly, and then it will take those arguments and it will update it. So I should be able to see the name getting updated. It's telling I'm updating the name from Akanksha to Akanksha Foundation. Well, that is happening while we speak. That is done. Once that is done, it looks very decent to me. Let's see what other tweaks we can do. If not, we'll just publish this and see how it goes. So, of the other features which it wants to implement, I want to implement, let us say, all these. Then let us see what is that it says. Implement. I think it should stop us because these are too many changes to start with, and it will always ask us to break it down further. So it is breaking it down further and it's telling me of all these features which all you want to build. Let us say I want to implement 4 and 5. I have to say that implement 4 and 5 and remove the email because the organization doesn't have that email. So I'll remove the email section which we saw in the contact. I just want the contact number to be present there. So it's updating. Well, it is throwing some build unsuccessful error, but again it has rebuilt it by itself. Nothing for us to do. It looks good if you ask me. So there is an error which you want to tell. Let us see. But so far the website looks good to me. Looks clean. It has all the contact, everything updated. Right, parent portal is not something which they have implemented, that is fine. So the next piece is, let's see if we can publish this and take it live into production. Let me just hit on publish, and now it is telling me public or private. Let me just keep it public. Publish this. This should take our application live. This is a very decent demo of how you can just quickly build anything in minutes using Lovable AI. So if you see, we are already live on the internet, and the page is accessible on this particular URL. Child Voice Hub lovable.app is something where we can see this application up and running. Well, this was a very quick demo to show you how you can change your ideas or move your ideas into a live web application, and we were successful in building this application. Well, if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like anything about it, please drop a comment, dislike this video, and you can drop a comment as well. And also tell me what is that I have to improve on. I would be very happy to incorporate that in my future videos. And I'm very excited to know more about what is that you want to see, so that I can give you that content on a regular basis. With that said, I'll see you in the next video.